I'm all about opportunities. Growing up, I never really had opportunities, so I kind of learnt that I need to kind of grab them as they come. My family dynamics have been pretty different to most. I was living a normal life with my mum and dad and my siblings. I've got 2 brothers and a sister. But when I was 5, unfortunately, my dad was murdered by one of his good mates, which kind of split our family in half. From there, my mum, she ended up getting into drugs and alcohol. My brothers went down the wrong path, began to get into the life of crime, things like that. On the flip side of that, they spent most of their life in jail. And then from there, my family kind of deteriorated. Me and my sister was taken into custody by the Department of Child Protection at the age of 7 and then fostered into a family in 2J, which was obviously a very life-changing move. Once I was taken away from my mother, you then begin to think, if does she really want me? Does she really care about us? Does she want us back in her life? So early on, after I was fostered, I had regular visits with her and my sister. We're trying our best to get back with her because we loved her. We wanted to be with her. It took us a while to realise that maybe she didn't want us. Maybe she didn't love us as much as she thought. She ended up signing the paper saying she didn't want custody of me and my sister again. Growing up without a father, I never really had a male role model in my life. Most of these other kids, they could go home, they could talk to their family, they can talk to their parents about, their struggles and what they're upset about. For me, it was a bit different because I felt like I didn't really have anyone to talk to. I found it quite hard growing up, but there was people in my corner that really, really shaped who I am today. My sister, she's basically my other half. Everything I went through, she went through too. I'd do anything for her, really. We got fostered into the same family in 2J. They treated us like crap. So hence the reason my auntie ended up taking me and my sister in. Didn't really want me to fall into the rabbit hole that my brothers were in. She seen something in me, she seen potential, so she really wanted to try to catch me at that young age when she could.
Everyone knew how much he wanted to thrive, to make his own life better. Even as a young child, he knew what he wanted. And if he started something, he'd finish it.
Through Madalah, I was given the opportunity to attend Guildford Grammar School from year 8 to year 12, where they helped me throughout my schooling and supported me pastorally and helped me connect me to my culture and provided me opportunities to socialise and network with people from other schools, which I'm very big on to this day. So if I didn't go to Guildford and I wasn't given a Madalah scholarship, who knows where I could have ended. But I wouldn't have met a teacher and my form teacher that I had for 5 years there, someone who's had a real big impact on my life and to this day I still see and hold dearly in my heart. She had a way of connecting with me and making me feel like somebody.
I've been teaching for over 30 years, so you recognise that spark. And that spark tells me that he's going to go places. 10 years on, he's made a difference in our life, I've got to say. I've got a fuller life with Simo in it.
I've played footy all my life and sport all my life, and that's been one of those grounding things for me. I think if I didn't have sport in my life, I would have went down the wrong path. I think it was one of those things that saved me, really.
So grateful for a group like Madalah because I'm so proud that we have an organisation here in Australia that look after our young generation who have so much to offer. And with that, groups like Madalah, they're lost to the system.
The whole reason I became a teacher is to give back. Currently, I work at Masnod College, which is a Madalah associated school. So my role here at Masnod College is the Marmanyura Wudja Program Coordinator, which is the First Nations program that I created last year. And the other side of my job is teaching health and PE, and I also work in the boarding house as a boarding supervisor. In some kids I can see elements of myself. A lot of these kids, they go through a lot, they struggle a lot, but they still push through and they're always working to be better.
He went through Madalah and then Guildford Grammar, and then I was in Madalah and Wesley. Started working for Madalah, and then Simo was already working there in as a mentor. So he would come and help out the events. And then I remember I had to organise a camp. He jumped on as a mentor on that camp, which was pretty cool. I remember it was our kind of first real professional working relationship started then on that camp.
For me, mentor is someone you can fall back on, someone that you can talk to, would never judge you for who you are or what you're doing. That's something I really want to bring into my everyday. I want to be that mentor, to be that role model.
He's a good bloke, legend, good teacher, good role model. He's just an all-round amazing person. He's definitely taught me that this is only a limited time in school and I really need to make the most out of it and prepare for the real world.
Because when you're coming to these schools, you feel quite isolated, you know? You feel like you're the only person who's been on this journey ever in the world. Beginning with the uniform, you don't know how to tie a tie. I guess Madalah's kind of that little connecting factor. Very much walk beside them and we guide them, we don't push them. We have to understand we're not the drivers of their story, we're just the passengers. I guess we kind of must be doing our job a bit too well because we often have, students doing full circle moments and coming back to us. Yeah, Simon is a living testament to that. School, university, employment, and now he's doing both, like I said before.
He will do whatever it takes for you, and also he likes building relationships. He would be a better teacher than what I am.
As his sister, to see the full circle moment of him being supported and mentored through so many support networks that now he's doing the exact same for all his peers.
You know, knowing so much story, knowing him personally, and then how far he's come, that's a proper triumph. You could make a movie about that.
Oh, my brother would be so proud. He's definitely looking down at you and just really proud of you.
Bud, you're wicked. Everything you do, we know, and we got your back. And I'm just thankful and grateful that, you know, I'm able to be a part of your story. And you're boss, man.